Hello, today I'm doing a full face of e.l.f. makeup. I have everything here in this little container. I think I may be missing one step, but that is okay. I'm going to start off with my primer. I strongly dislike this primer. I know that everybody says it is a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip, which is in fact my favorite primer. But I think that I like the Hydro Grip more because I'm also really looking for those hydrating benefits, not just the extreme tackiness that this gives. For foundation options, I have the Flawless Satin Foundation and I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow that everybody knows. I'm gonna go for this one. I personally do not like the glow look, even though I own 2 of these in different shades. I do not like looking glowy. I think it makes me look greasy. I am mostly out of this, so I will be opening it and scraping the sides. I would totally repurchase this if I didn't already own too many foundations at the moment. It's a great price, it's a great product, and I surprisingly like it. I mean, I've used the entire thing, so I had to have liked something about it. It might be a little too dark for me now. No, it's fine. But it gives a very nice finish, and I think it's heavier than the other foundations I've had. However, I don't think it feels super heavy. So this foundation, I do really like. It gives nice coverage, and this is a very good shade match for me. Next, we're gonna go in with concealer. I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one. I know there's the one with the black cap, which is like the 16-hour or something. I personally really like these. These are what, $6 or something? These are super creamy. I think they give great coverage. I have this weird kind of line that sometimes shows up here. So I have to blend my concealer pretty far down if I want it to not look completely split from the rest of my face, which is why I blend my concealer so far down like I still live in 2016. However, it is fully because I have this weird line that sometimes shows up. I guess it's like a wrinkle line. But if it's there, it looks like my concealer just stops, and it looks very odd. It does kind of look like a lot by itself, but it usually turns out a little better. Trust the process. Next, we have bronzer. I guess we technically have powder. I don't have an e.l.f. powder. However, I normally powder my under eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Now, we're going to go in with, I guess it's not a contour, it's a bronzer. I don't love bronzers, but that's okay. I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes, but I'm not caring about using those. But for this one, I actually have an e.l.f. contour brush, which is hard to get into this container as it's super long and stuff, but I'll go ahead and put just a little bit on the cheeks. I also have an e.l.f. sponge. However, it's currently blue. Because I decided to paint my face blue. Next, I have blush. And I actually own one of the liquid blushes. I used to have 2 of the liquid blushes. However, I gave them to my friends because I have plenty of blush. I do have 3, I think I used to have 4 of the putty blushes. I don't like these. As for the bronzer, I also do not like the bronzer. I do not like the texture. I don't like how it feels on my skin. And I don't know, they're not my favorite. However, I have this in 3 shades. Because at one point, I was trying to gaslight myself into thinking that I did like them, but I don't. I'm gonna go ahead and use this like dark reddish. I guess creams probably don't work very well with the brush. It also gets this weird like cast over the top every now and then. And it's not my fave. I also feel like these are all very hard to work with. They just need to be warmed up more, but I don't feel like I should have to put them on the back of my hand if I'm pulling them out of a pot. I don't know, because then it's just touching more and more surfaces and losing more and more product. But that could just be silly. See how it's got that like ring around the outside? That was over the whole thing, and I had to break the like cast. I don't know if that's because of a brush I've used in the past, but all of them end up having it. So these are open to my friends taking them. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and put on some setting spray. I have the Stay All Day blue light micro setting mist. I don't know what the blue light part is for. It's got a thing in it. I like the sound it makes when it shakes. I mean, it feels very nice, like the mist. However, the pump is quite hard to push down, but that's okay because I'm buff. All right. Next, we would have highlighter. However, I don't have a highlighter from e.l.f, so we're not doing highlighter. Next is brows. I actually have both of their brow products, or two of their brow products. I have this wax like styling stick thing. It doesn't have a label on it, so, and then I have the e.l.f. brow lift. However, I don't really do my brows. It's hard for me to do my brows when I have this scar in my eyebrow. It just looks really funky, so I don't ever really do much with my brows. I used to fill in my scar, but I've decided I actually like my scar, so I'm not gonna do that. I have a little eyeshadow palette that I did not buy. It's a little messy because I borrowed it from my friend. She's had it for a while. I'm just gonna do a little bit of eyeshadow. There's this like light brown shade here. I'm not sure they have names. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that to just define my this thing. This has a lot of fallout, but that might just be due to the fact that it's quite old. That's kind of all I'm gonna do. I don't really want to put black with gold glitter on my eyes currently. Not super pigmented, but that's okay. Created a mess. Lots of fallout. It's all over my desk. Hold on. Lastly, I have the e.l.f. Lash and Roll. It's like a U. I don't know what side to use. I'm not very good at judging mascaras because I already have decently long lashes, so they kind of all look fine on me because all they do is make them go up a little bit. But like, that's really good, I think. Okay, that's good. For lips, I actually have 4 options. I used to have like 8, but I give things away that I don't use. I have 2 lip stains, a very red one and a very pink one. I used to have all of them. And then I have 2 lipsticks, one just slightly darker than the other. This is the darker and the lighter one. The red stain here, I actually really loved this for a long time. I use it all the time. The lip stains are very like creamy. However, the red one, I'm like struggling to get product out, and I don't know if that's because it's dried up or just because I've actually used it. But like, there, finally got some out. But there's the red one and there's the pink one. It didn't sit on there very long, but there's the pink one, there's the red one. It's not staining as well as it used to. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a little bit of the red stain on. I'm not going for lipstick today, I guess. Just a little tint. I don't want much today. That's all I got. This is my full face of e.l.f. products. It turned out very nice. It looks very nice, especially in my mirror. like, this looks like it's creasing, but if you pull it down, it's not actually creasing. I just have wrinkles. I love the foundation. I do not love the bronzers and the blushes, however. I feel that they are patchy, dry, and hard to work with, and they get that weird cast over them that you have to break every time that you use it, so you have to like use a brush or dig your finger in, I guess. I really think I like this mascara. It looks very nice. Eyeshadow was meh. Brow stuff, I don't know how to review brow stuff. I don't like brow stuff. The lip tint is very nice, and I don't think the setting spray feels very nice. I'm gearing up and getting the products to do a full face of ColourPop, which is like literally my favorite brand ever. So let me know if you do actually want to see that, or other brands that you would like to see me do a full face of. Thank you. Bye!